Great, thanks, Monica, and thanks to all of you who put this wonderful presentation together. I don't know if you can see by my background, but I'm here on Penn's campus today as we were prepping for graduation. And as people were wearing masks, not wearing masks, wearing masks but not on their face, and running around and taking pictures on this beautiful day, it was just like it used to be. So I'm looking forward to, again, resurrecting the time that we can all be together. But this is going to be good enough for us. And I'm so grateful to all of you who joined us today to celebrate the extraordinary contributions of our outstanding alumni. I will say Alumni Weekend is always among my favorite events of the year, because I know that Penn nursing alums are far-flung across the globe, and there's so many opportunities connected through the year, and thanks to our fantastic alumni relations team. But Alumni Weekend is really special. And this year is particularly special. And there's going to be a mix of virtual events over several weeks to allow you time to participate. And again, while we can't be together on this campus this year, we hope that the programming allows us to feel connected, to learn and to grow, to catch up, to network, and to be a community. And by some miracle, even in this virtual world, I think we have found ways to connect even in different ways and in stronger ways as a community that we will certainly be adapting as we move forward. So the dedicated time for community is greatly needed right now. I think if there was ever a time that we needed each other, this was it. I know for many of us, we've all faced our challenges, we've all been stressed, and we've all had to deal with constant change. Even as we're excited about joining on campus, coming back to campus, there's a lot of angst because there's still many unknowns, and especially for those of us who are in healthcare on the front lines. The pandemic has forced some of us into isolation from our families and friends to keep them safe, and we've all suffered losses, all of us have. But the pandemic has also given us many opportunities, and we have proven over and over again that we can do hard things. We are Penn, a nursing alumni. We're bound by the excellence of our school and by our shared experiences, by the power of Penn. I want to especially thank all of you this year for your continued support of our students. I challenged and I begged, and not begged, but I challenged Monica. It's like, if ever we needed our alumni network to support our students, it's this year. This isn't what they signed up for. And the connections that you made with them through the career webinars, by contributing to our emergency COVID funds, I can't tell you what a difference they made. Your participating in our book club events has been incredibly meaningful for creating that type of community and for letting our students know that this is what they have to look forward to as they move forward. Your support was greatly appreciated, and I hope you will continue to support our graduating seniors as they transition into their work world. They have anxieties too, thinking that they're not prepared enough. But I have every confidence in them because I know the quality of the education that they received here, that they're more than ready. So as much as I would love to see all of you on Penn's campus, to see you in person, I'm so gratified that many of you, no matter where you live, are joining us for this Alumni Weekend. I know it's a cliche, but in coming here virtually, we can be together apart. So together we will persevere. We showcase the grit and resilience and the sheer will to succeed and advocate for better healthcare. We demonstrate why Penn Nursing and our alumni are known around the world as healthcare leaders and clinical experts. We come together today in gratitude and in determination to uplift our community, and I couldn't be prouder of Penn Nursing and of our alumni group. You might know, and again, I don't know if I get tired of saying it, I know people get tired of hearing it, but we have been ranked #1 in the world for the 6th consecutive year. This accomplishment can only be a reflection of the incredible caliber of our alums. You, our alumni, are leaders in healthcare. You are bedside nurses advocating fiercely for your patients, innovators developing products and processes to improve health, researchers making important discoveries and testing innovations, and policymakers in boardrooms and universities and in government. You are well known for your bold work to make healthcare more accessible, more effective, and for being change makers. Every single one of you here today, every Penn nursing alum, every friend, colleague, or family member is part of the foundation of our school. Your engagement and support as a community are pivotal, and we certainly felt that this year. And we celebrate you every day. We're so proud of what your accomplishments are. And during today's alumni ceremony, we recognize 6 special alumni who gained unique distinction, not only through success in their work, but also through contributions to our Penn nursing community. They embody all that Penn nursing represents. And so without further ado, let's get to these awards. It's my pleasure now to welcome Dr. Ashley Darcy Mahoney, co-chair of the Alumni Awards Committee and proud Penn nursing alum. And Ashley, I do want to make sure that everybody recognized your contributions to the Future of Nursing report that was just released this past week. Ashley was a visiting scholar from the American Academy of Nursing, and we will have to get you on a webinar to talk about your experiences, as well as 2 of our other Penn nursing alums who were on that committee. In addition, Ashley, I think you know, or our community knows, that I chair the Robert Wood Johnson Health Policy Fellowship, which again is another fellowship, prestigious fellowship, and Ashley, as part of her fellowship, intermixes with this fellowship group. I can't tell you how your colleagues and my fellowship group raved about you, and they said you were an absolute game changer. And of course, I had to say, of course she is. She's a Penn alum. So again, Ashley, I feel your influence not only at Penn, but also in Washington. And again, so proud of you and all your contributions. So take it away, Ashley.
Well, thank you for that warm welcome. I am here to do one of my favorite jobs that I have as a Penn alum, and that is to make sure that we recognize the unbelievable, exciting accomplishments of our alumni. What an awesome opportunity that I have to be able to talk to you all about that. So I am Ashley Darcy Mahoney. I am here on behalf of the Penn Alumni Nursing Committee, and specifically, like the Dean said, as part of the awards committee. I am a double Penn nursing grad. I got my master's and PhD at Penn, and I'm really just thrilled to be able to be here today. So without further ado, we are going to jump right into all of our awesome awards. So the first one that we're gonna go with is our Outstanding Alumni Award. The Outstanding Alumni Award recognizes a Penn graduate who is a leader and just an incredible person. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna introduce this person. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about them, and then I'm gonna turn it over to them to give a few remarks. So here we go. So this year's Outstanding Alumni Award recognizes a nursing graduate who's a leader and a veteran, someone who has an outstanding career and has advanced the profession of nursing in so many ways. Dr. Peggy Wilmoth is an experienced oncology nurse with a program of research in psychosocial oncology. Dr. Wilmoth is noted for having an established career, really an established dual career in academia and the military for more than 35 years. Dr. Wilmoth is a nurse, an academic, and a retired senior officer in the United States Army Reserve. She was one of the first nurses and first woman to achieve the Brigadier General rank in 2005. Currently, she is the Executive Vice Dean and Associate Dean of Academic Affairs at University of North Carolina School of Nursing. She's been inducted into the American Academy of Nursing in 2008 and served as the inaugural chair of the Military Veterans Health Expert Panel. Dr. Wilmoth was an RWJ Foundation Health Policy Fellow, something you just heard about, where she worked in the office of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Honorable Nancy Pelosi. She's served on the National Advisory Council on Education and Practice, and she had, like I said, a concurrent 35-year career in the U.S. Army Reserve. Thank you for your service, where she commanded units of various size and complexity, including the selection as the first nurse and female commanding general of a medical brigade responsible for wartime readiness of all U.S. Army Reserve medical assets in the southeastern United States. She completed that career, like I said, with a promotion to Major General with an assignment in the Office of the Surgeon General. As a researcher, Dr. Wilmoth was an early leader in examining the impact of cancer and chronic illness on intimacy and sexuality. Her more recent work has examined psychiatric evaluation from the theater of war and deployment related health policy. She is currently part of a group leading efforts to better understand the well-being of reserve-connected military children and military families, both active and reserve, as a unique population with unique needs. Dr. Wilmoth has masterfully combined her academic and military worlds in ways that are remarkable to me sitting here thinking about how one can manage all of those roles. And she has said why she does this is she does it for the love of country, for the bonds of friendship, and for the people that serve alongside your battle buddies who keep you doing this juggling act. We are proud to honor Dr. Wilmoth's accomplishments with this award, and please give her a hand. Thank you for all of your work for Penn, for our country.
Thank you all very much. And Ashley, I'm so very honored to have met you, and to the Dean, thank you so very much for this honor. Attending Penn was truly one of my a very transportable experience in my career. And it really exemplified the mantra that I think Tony has heard me say before, that nothing ventured is nothing gained. Truly, you have to step out of your comfort zone and do things that challenge you, that require a risk if you want to achieve something bigger and greater than you ever dreamed possible. So my ability to attend Penn was truly one of the first times I lived that mantra, and I stepped out, and being a Penn alum has made a huge difference in my life. And so I am very grateful to have had that particular honor to be a Penn alum. And I do enjoy giving back to Penn because of the transformation it had on my whole career. So I'm very, very honored to be with all of you today. And actually, as an aside, I was just at Arlington National Cemetery yesterday burying my father, who was a World War II veteran. So I got to actually be amongst all those veterans who gave their ultimate sacrifice in service of our country. And once again, it reminded me of the value of service to country and service above self. So again, thank you very much for this honor, Ashley. And I hope everyone has a great rest of the event. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm getting the Zoom thing down here, I think, finally, after 18 months of this. All right, on to our next award. So the next award is the Lillian Schultz Bruner Alumni Award for Innovation, and recognizes a Penn graduate for innovation in interprofessional collaborative practice impacting the nursing profession and or the healthcare delivery system. And for this award, we also have a real special treat. This award goes to Dr. Sheldon Fields. Let me pull him up here. I have to scan right over. I'm coming for you, Sheldon. There we go. Dr. Fields is an incredible pioneer, well ahead of his time. Diversity and inclusion have been central to all he's done and crucial to the success of our society, and requiring support and commitment. These are the special tenets that he has talked about in the field of nursing. As Penn State College Nursing's inaugural Associate Dean for Equity and Inclusion, he is the first nursing administrator at Penn State to be formally charged with advocating for a culture of inclusivity throughout the nursing college and Commonwealth, and prioritizing diversity in nursing. But this is not new for him. Dr. Fields' career is a prime example of how multifaceted the field of nursing can be. He has an impressive resume that ranges from clinical work to research to academia to service, as you see here, to administration. His research on health disparities has generated groundbreaking knowledge in the field of HIV prevention. This work has involved his national advocacy for social justice. As an expert clinician and researcher, Dr. Fields has undertaken a wide-ranging research agenda with HIV vaccine trials and HIV prevention trials network. He is also the first male registered nurse selected for the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation Health Policy Fellowship Program, You're seeing a small theme here. Among his many honors, it includes the Fellowship in the Academy of Nursing, the Fellowship of the American Academy of Nurse Practitioners, and a Fellowship of the National Academies of Practice. He is a lifetime member of the National Black Nurses Association and currently serves as that organization's vice president. As one nominator said, over the course of his career, Dr. Fields has always been a voice for the disenfranchised in all walks of life, including nursing, being an excellent role model for all of us, representing people of color, and seeking a more even-handed approach in the nursing profession. It is a privilege to acknowledge Dr. Fields' accomplishments, his innovative foresight to doing this work for decades, and service with this award. Dr. Fields, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you all, and thank you all for the very kind words, Ashley, and for being someone who put forth my nomination, along with my colleague, Dr. Linda Jacobs, my classmate from the Penn class of 2000. When I became the University of Pennsylvania School of Nursing's first African-American male to ever get a PhD in nursing from Penn. You know, not that I ever tried to be the first at many things that I accomplished in my career, it just sort of happened that way. I am really humbled and deeply honored to receive recognition for my decades of work. But you all know that no one gets to an occasion like this by themselves. It takes a village. And I want to just sweet Jamaat, who sheltered me and shuttered me through the doctoral program at Penn. People like Dr. Frida Outlaw and Dr. Aura Strickland, as well as Dr. Randolph Rash. My National Black Nurses Association family, who really have been in my corner, to my lifelong partner, Dr. Dwayne Lucas, because again, at the end of the day, you come home and you also need support for the things that you do. While I remain extremely diligent in my work that now continues at Penn State, just in the middle of our Commonwealth here, I have found renewed support in my mission to support the diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts that we all need to foster a working nursing workforce for the future that truly will serve all in humanity with the same amount of human dignity and compassion that we all know that we've come to understand is the underpinning of our nursing profession. So on that note, thank you everyone for attending. I am truly and deeply honored.
Those words, congratulations again.
Excellent.
All right, fabulous. All right. Our next award is the Alumni Award for Clinical Excellence, and this award recognizes a Penn nursing graduate who demonstrates in their professional practice clinical expertise and a passion for the practice of nursing. And this year, we are excited that Judy Steller is the winner of this award. So can we all give her a hand, and I will pull her up right now. Let's see, here we go. There she is. Perfect. All right, I'm going to tell you all about her. As a pediatric primary care nurse practitioner at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, Judy exemplifies the qualities nurses recognize as essential to true clinical excellence. Since receiving her BSN from Penn in 1979, Judy has focused on providing the best care to pediatric patients. And in the past decade, her work has centered on care for pediatric skin, wound, and ostomy problems at CHOP. She has distinguished herself as a clinician, a leader, and an educator. She is internationally recognized practitioner and has co-authored or authored numerous peer-reviewed research papers in the area of pediatric skin, wound, ostomy, and continence care, as well as pressure injury prevention and treatment. She lectures extensively to external groups and organizations. In collaboration with the Department of Surgery, in 2015, she opened the first pediatric wound ostomy outpatient clinic in the region. She provides wound care consultation, evaluation, and management for the multidisciplinary epidermolysis bullosa clinic at CHOP. Her work in pediatric skin care led to the development of the prototype for venting while simultaneously feeding via enteral tube known as the stellar vent and feed. She is currently working with a manufacturer for design refinement and eventual testing in the clinical context. Another clinical innovator. A true systems leader, she works in collaboration with our physician partners across the region of specialties to develop programs to address practice standards and nursing procedures necessary to administer high-quality, evidence-based care for wounds. As an active clinical researcher, Judy has led hospital-wide epidemiological studies related to hospital-acquired skin injury. And finally, as an experienced educator, Judy educates nurses, physicians, and our colleagues in the allied health professions in prevention and care of skin wounds and injuries. Throughout her impressive nursing career in pediatrics, Judy has been successful in delivering and improving care and outcomes for pediatric patients, and we are pleased to acknowledge this lifelong dedication to improving the lives of our youngest patients with the Alumni Award for Clinical Excellence. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Dr. Curley, Martha, for all her support and mentorship. And I would like to also thank my team at CHOP. I couldn't do all of this without an amazing nursing staff and supportive advanced practice group. And, you know, my graduation date was 1979. I think I'm the elder graduate of the group here. And back then when I interviewed at Penn, I was so excited. It was at the Morgan building with Dr. Dorothy Mearness, who was the dean at the time. During my time at Penn, Claire Fagan joined us as the dean and the nursing education building opened. I'm dating myself. My senior year, I remember my pinning ceremony, you know, the School of Nursing, candlelight ceremony. It was so wonderful. That was followed up the next day by a raucous graduation at the Civic Center across the street, which no longer exists. CHOP and Penn have kind of scooped all that up. And our speaker was supposed to be Tennessee Williams, but he was injured, and so it was Gary Trudeau. And there were streakers that ran across the stage, and I got to tell you, my mom and dad had got such a kick out of that. That was such a riot. Anyway, I have to say that very much thank you to the Alumni Committee, and I feel like Penn has given me such a really good foundation to grow and to build all my clinical experiences. And as a pediatric person, I really appreciate this award in the vast array of clinical specialties. And again, thank you to everybody, my family and friends, for all their support. Again, thanks and have a nice day.
Thank you. As a fellow pediatric clinician, I also appreciate all you do. So thank you for your work. Okay, our next award is a relatively new one. We started this award last year. It's the Early Career Alumni Award for Excellence, and it recognizes a graduate who's excelled early in their professional career and has demonstrated outstanding leadership and a rapidly developing career trajectory in nursing. The alumna has made significant contributions in nursing or related areas of healthcare within 10 years or less of their graduation from the School of Nursing. So we are excited to announce this year's award winner is Angela Yang. Let me pull her up here. We are so excited for you. There you are. All right. Angela Yang is a double Penn alum, BSN and MSN. And she distinguishes herself as an acute care nurse practitioner deserving of this early career award for excellence. Upon graduation from the Penn School of Nursing with her BSN in 2012, she embarked on a career as a clinical nurse in the medical ICU at Penn Presbyterian Medical Center. She quickly identified as capable and performing charge nurse duties and stepped into this role. She revamped the orientation process for the MICU. Her leadership and expertise garnered positions as the chair of the Nursing Quality Council, fostering a commitment of quality through performance improvement projects. She was chair of the Unit-Based Clinical Leadership Committee, an interdisciplinary team to determine and monitor progress on numerous quality and safety targets. In addition, she chaired the quality, she was the chair of the Quality on Inaugural Intellect of Inquiry Council, a committee comprised of chairs from the Nursing Research Committee and Evidence-Based Practice Committee, designed to work synergistically to improve quality research and safety for the patients. She wasn't done yet. After completing her MSN at Penn in 2017, she embarked on a career at the Hospital of UPenn in the medical ICU as a nurse practitioner. Her clinical expertise continues to thrive as she cares for high acuity patient populations hospitalized for organ transplant or oncology care. She has also done research on acute respiratory distress syndrome undertaken as a student at Penn and has been published in the Dimensions of Critical Care Nursing. Additionally, she has led a project to develop a pathway for guiding providers in risk assessment of empyema to inform diagnostic testing decisions and referral for appropriate follow-up in patients undergoing thoracentesis. As a clinical care provider and a researcher and teacher, Angela Wang demonstrates an impressive understanding of the importance of administering the highest standards of critical care to her patients. Her colleagues regard her as a clinical expert, one who emits empathy, positive communication, and an unsurpassed drive for good in her patients and excellence in the in the practice of nursing. And what a time to be in the ICU. Thank you for your work this year and all of the years, but really, we are so grateful to have you, and congratulations.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. I just really wanted to thank the Penn Nursing Alumni Board for this incredible honor. As a previous recipient of the Student Award and a previous board member, the Penn Nursing Alumni Board has always held a special place in my heart. And I just wanted to give a special shout out to Monica Salvia, who has always graciously guided me through my alumni involvement from undergrad and beyond. I'll be celebrating my 10-year reunion next year, and receiving this award is really the perfect way to cap the last 10 years of my career. It's truly incredible, and I'm really proud to say that I'm a Penn lifer. I graduated from Penn with both my bachelor's and master's, and have worked for Penn Medicine for my entire career. I haven't left campus since the first day that I moved into Stouffer College House, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I spent my entire career clinically, first as an ICU nurse and now as an ICU nurse practitioner. And I wouldn't be the provider that I am today without the mentors who educated me, shaped me, and continue to inspire me. So I want to specifically thank the 3 most influential mentors that I've had and my award nominators, Diane Gorman, Joan Canary, and my husband, Flint Wang. My husband put it well in his nomination letter that you've never seen a person as happy and in bliss as you've seen Angela walk into a Penn bookstore among all the Penn branded clothing items. And he goes on to say that this is a woman who lives and breathes everything Penn nursing. And I've dedicated my entire training and career here at Penn, and will continue to give back to the school and university and alumni committee who have given me so much. Thank you so much for this award.
Cool. Okay. All right. Our next award is the Alumni Spirit Award. This award recognizes a Penn Nursing graduate for outstanding contributions to the achievement of Penn Nursing alumni goals. These contributions may include fostering loyalty to the school and the university, as well as advancing social and professional bonds among alumni. And man, this was a hard choice. We have so many incredible alumni. This year, we are honoring Alicia Bischoff. So let me get her up here so that we can see her. She is, you're gonna see her and you're gonna know exactly why we chose her. The background tells it all. The 2021 Alumni Spirit Award winner, Alicia, is an alumni of the University of Penn School of Nursing in 1990 with her BSN and 1995 with her Master's of Science in Nursing. Alicia is also a 2021 graduate of Penn Nursing's DNP program. So congratulations on graduation this year. A doer, joiner, and all-around leader, her outstanding and long-standing commitment to Penn Nursing and its alumni were evident in her nomination. where there were impressive records of service to Penn nursing, inspired the awards committee to just beam to give her this award. As one of her nominators said, I've known her since we were undergraduate students. We are both proud alumni of the BSN class of 1990. And for 31 years, she has maintained close relationships with Penn and Penn nursing alumni, as well as faculty, administrators, and staff at Penn. Her contributions to Penn nursing include her role as the 25th reunion class representative for the class of 1990, which was in 2015. She arranged the University of Pennsylvania alumni event at Hill House and was a 1990 BSN 25th reunion outreach co-chair, raising funds for Penn nursing paver in a deceased classmate's honor. She's taken on additional leadership role for the 30th reunion planning committee, and professionally, she's a nationally certified pediatric nurse practitioner and holds memberships for the National Association of Pediatric Nurse Practitioners, as well as Sigma Theta Tau. She remains an active lecturer, clinical preceptor, and clinical site coordinator for Penn nursing. And so with all of these hats, as faculty, as student, and as alumni, we are so excited to give you this award today. Congratulations on the Alumni Spirit Award.
Thank you very much. I would like to thank the awards committee of the Alumni Association for the honor of receiving this award today. When I was first accepted back into Penn nursing many years ago, I received a handwritten letter from Marion Sherman, which stated, "You went for it, you got it, you deserved it." These words have resonated with me through all of my years at Penn. Marion was filled with so much spirit, and I hope that I can share the same spirit with others. Now, from throwing toast at Franklin Field with my daughter, who is also a Penn alumni, to welcoming new nursing students to Penn in the nursing school, to carrying the class flag on Locust Walk at various graduations, many years. I've done that several years for graduation. It's no wonder that my family tells everyone that I'm the Penn Quaker. I want to thank my family and my friends for always supporting me, and I especially want to thank my colleagues, Ann O'Sullivan and Vicki Weil, for nominating me for this award, and especially my classmate Sherry Greenberg for inspiring everyone. I would be remiss if I didn't also thank my dear friend and classmate Michelle Mayer for always inspiring me. I feel her spirit around me every day. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, you are welcome. All right. Okay, the last one that I'll be presenting today. Oh, sorry, let me go back. Sorry about that. Here we go. The last one I'll be presenting today is the Alumni Spirit Award for graduating students. The Alumni Spirit Award for graduating students recognizes outstanding contributions to the achievement of Penn nursing alumni goals. And these contributions may include fostering loyalty to the school and university and advancing social and professional bonds among classmates during their student experience. Well, I am very excited today to show the winner here, which is Jamie Chung. Congratulations. Here we go. Awesome. All right, let me tell you a little bit about Jamie. Throughout her 4 years at Penn, Jamie has epitomized the spirit of the university through stewardship, mentorship, and community outreach. To say she bleeds red and blue is an understatement. As a student, Jamie has worked tirelessly to foster community by increasing social bonds and liaisons to all students. As president of the Asian Pacific American Nursing Student Association, she has hosted numerous student events to foster lifelong relationships at Penn. And she uses this platform to stress the importance of community engagement and mentorship by increasing the visibility of minority students throughout campus and Philadelphia. Reflecting on the value of advocacy in nursing, Jamie volunteered to represent Penn nursing through the Penn Leads the Vote. Through her role in this campaign, she reached out to her nursing student peers to increase Penn's voter registration and participation in the 2020 census. Jamie's hard work and engagement has established a strong foundation for student-driven community development and improvement in Penn nursing and across the university. Jamie Chung has established her roots at Penn and will no doubt become a highly valued graduate as she continues to embody the true spirit of Penn. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ashley. I feel so humbled. Wow. Firstly, I want to say congratulations to all the awardees and the Alumni Board for organizing. I aspire to be as accomplished as all the previous alumni as well. Thank you to my supporters who are here on this call, my dad and my sister who are on this call, my friends and colleagues, my biggest mentor, Dr. Flores, APANZA board and its members, nursing administrators who helped foster the APANZA and Penn nursing community, like the Dean, Dr. Costanzo, Dr. Kazukas, Helen, Dan, and so many more, especially because as an organizer, I know that so much work happens behind the scene. It's a privilege and honor to be the class of 2021's Alumni Spirit Award because all throughout my 4 years of undergrad, I've been inspired by the positive spirits and leadership of my peers. And I am especially privileged to graduate as the first in my family to graduate from college in the States, and thankful for their support from afar in the West Coast. And lastly, I'm proud of having gone to the best school on Penn's campus and proud of everyone for making it this far and adapting to virtual learning for the past 1.5 years. Thank you so much.
Excellent. At this time, congratulations, yes. At this time, I'd like to turn it back over to the Dean to continue our program. So Dean, you're up.
Great. Thanks so much, Ashley. And congratulations to all the Alumni Award winners. I am so inspired by everything that you've done. You represent amazing achievements in practice, in service, in scholarship, and I'm just so proud of you all. So now it's my honor to recognize this year's recipient of the Penn Nursing Honorary Alumni Award. This award is presented annually to an individual or group who has made a significant contribution to the achievement of Penn Nursing alumni and School of Nursing goals through their personal support of the school and by inspiring others. Previous recipients have included Dean Claire Fagan, former President Judy Roden, former Penn Nursing advisors Midge Rendell, Ruth Colquitt, Steve Gins, Seth Gins, Steve Hoffman, and Mark Baeta, and remarkable colleagues like Barbara Bates, Neville Strumpf, and Marianne Smith. The award has historically been given to our most cherished friends, and this year it is my honor to announce that the 2021 award goes to Deborah Stans Gartenberg, Jeffrey Sands, and Betsy Sands for their impact, continued impact through the George H. and Estelle M. Sands Foundation. Unfortunately, the Sands family is unable to be with us today and will be celebrated at a later date. But I want to take this time to tell you more about their history and impact because their story is so inspirational. Estelle and George Sands established the foundation in 1996, ostensibly to support great work being done in the Princeton, New Jersey area where they lived. They also realized quickly that the best way to support their community was to support healthcare. And what better way to do that than to bring great nursing skills to the Princeton area. The foundation was established by George and Estelle Sands program at Penn Nursing in 2002. And their children, Jeffrey Sands and Deborah Sands Gartenberg, along with Jeffrey's wife, Betsy Sands, took over the foundation's operation in 2009. I want to recognize also that we are grateful to Dr. Ellen Baer, a former faculty member who helped develop this idea with them. What began as a 5-year commitment has become a Penn Nursing institution, now celebrating 19 years of supporting nursing students with much needed financial aid. And because now Sands nursing scholars commit to working as nurses as to what is now Penn Medicine Princeton Health. I will tell you, I take great pride in letting my Penn Medicine colleagues know that we were the first to partner with Princeton because of the Sands. This incredible scholars program has provided students with employment opportunities, as well as a pipeline of nursing leaders ready to serve the Princeton area. To date, the Sands Scholars Program has impacted over 70 nursing students, and the collective clinical work of our Sands scholars has raised the bar for nurses and nursing-led care at Penn Medicine Princeton Health. They also have magnet status. Jeffrey and Betsy and Debbie and their parents before them have been great friends to Penn Nursing and our students, and great friends to healthcare in our communities. In fact, George and Estelle were also awarded the Penn Nursing Honorary Alumni Award in 2007. That is how profound the impact of the Sands Foundation has been on Penn Nursing. We are so proud to count the Sands family and everyone at the foundation among our Penn Nursing family, and we are so grateful for their support and dedication that they have shared with us over the years. So today we honor the ongoing work of George H. and Estelle M. Sands Foundation for all that the foundation and the Sands family have done and continue to do for our school. So I want to share with you, as I said, I was in Fagan Hall this morning, and I found a note from Jeff and Betsy Sands, who tell me, who again wrote a note saying, again, apologizing for not being here. But what they say is that we are so proud of the Sands scholars and are grateful for the ongoing opportunity for the Sands Foundation to partner with Penn Nursing in this way, which was triggered by Estelle's experiences as an operating room nurse at the original Princeton Hospital. Thank you for this tribute and all you do to make the Penn Nursing School so exceptional, bringing world-class nursing care to our Princeton community. So please join me in thanking and congratulating Jeffrey and Betsy Sands and Deborah Sands Gartenberg as the recipients of this year's Honorary Alumni Award. So since we're not hearing from the Sands, we have, I'm not going to say better, but we do have a treat. It's my pleasure to welcome two of our Penn Nursing alumni and alumni of the Sands Scholars Program who can best express the impact that this initiative has had. So Christian Peruccio, CCRN, graduated from Penn Nursing with a BSN in 2017, and he is in the midst of a DNP nurse anesthetist program at Thomas Jefferson. Christian, I may forgive you for not coming to Penn Nursing for that degree. I may, we'll see. And then we have Casey Templin, who's a nurse practitioner who earned both her BSN and MSN degrees from Penn Nursing, yay, in 2007 and 2017 respectively. She is currently a nursing professional development specialist at the Hospital of the University of Pennsylvania. So Christian?
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Christian Peruccio. I am a 2017 BSN grad and proud alumnus of the Sands Scholars Nursing Program. And even though I don't go to Penn anymore, I do proudly wear my alumni ring every single day that I'm not in the OR. So still a very proud Penn alum, that's for sure. So for years, the Sands family has recognized the importance of investing in the future of nursing through high quality education. They have been the biggest champion of nurses since day one and are committed to bring nursing excellence to the Princeton community, both from our scholars program and even through their donations to the hospital. So their financial support made a Penn nursing education an attainable reality for me and allowed me to begin my own career as a nurse in the intensive care unit at Penn Medicine Princeton Medical Center. And because of my training that I received at Penn and Princeton, it has poised me to take care of the nation's sickest patients in their most vulnerable moments, and even gave me the confidence last year to dive headfirst into COVID ICU crisis contracts in California last year. So if there's anything that the COVID-19 pandemic has underscored for us, it's the value of nurses in the delivery of high quality and safe patient care. Penn Nursing has this really unique ability to recognize the potential for extraordinary future nurses, and families such as the Sands really give generations of students and alumni such as myself an opportunity for a really unparalleled learning experience. Even though the Sands couldn't be in attendance with us this afternoon, I just wanted to express my gratitude to Jeff, Betsy, Debbie, and the entire Sands Foundation for their continued support and commitment to the strong legacy that was put forth by George and Estelle. Their generosity impacts more than just the lives of us Penn nurses. It impacts the lives of countless patients, families, and community members, both locally and nationally, that we have the privilege of taking care of in our careers. So if there's anyone that's more deserving to accept this prestigious award, it's the Sands family.
Great, thanks so much, Christian. Casey.
Hi there. I would love to share just a little bit about my experience as a Sands Scholar. I graduated from my BSN program in 2007. And I think the story that Mary Ann Smith told probably everyone in this room several times is that I applied to Penn without telling my parents that I had done it with no plan to pay for it. So the SANS scholarship, everyone was surprised when Casey got into Penn. So the SANS scholarship solved an immediate need for me as an undergraduate without a plan, and really set me up for the rest of my entire professional career thus far. I started at the old Princeton Hospital on the telemetry unit. I had the opportunity to be very involved in a leadership role in the move to the new hospital, into the first magnet designation of the organization. I repeatedly was tapped on the shoulder for leadership opportunities because of the reputation of SANS scholars who had preceded me. And when I showed up, everyone said, "Oh, you're one of those Penn nurses. We expect a lot from you." And I said, "Great, my plan is to do a lot, so let's get started." And they took me at my word on that and were wonderful, wonderful advocates for me. I stayed at Princeton for 10 years of my career and only left, you can blame my husband and daughter for that, and moving to South Jersey. But I was so lucky to be the first transfer from Princeton to a different entity within the Penn system once Princeton joined the system. The ink was signed on, I believe the contract was effective January 1, and I started working in this role that I'm in now, January 15th. And I have been so fortunate. The relationships that I had built at Princeton continue to serve me to this day as Princeton has joined the health system. People, I have contacts there, I have friends there. And I really can't emphasize enough how all of that was possible because of the SANS scholarship. I really had absolutely no plans when I started. I was able to grow a wonderful, wonderful career there, mentor SANS scholars who came into the program in later years. And I'm so pleased to see that it continues. And I think I agree that certainly the entire SANS family is very deserving of this award. They have, what did you say, 70 nurses? 90 yes. Something? 70 nurses that can say that they are also those alum. So my gratitude. And I will say that I met my husband at Princeton. So that too.
So Christian and Casey, what fabulous stories, and what a wonderful tribute to the SANS, to the impact that they've had, not only on your careers, but I think, Christian, as you said, the hundreds of people that you have touched, they have been has been attributed to them. So again, many thanks for those impactful stories.